Level 2, y'all. Go ahead and roll your prayer dice. I am Kurt Wild, your humble GM. My throat is trashed from the Renaissance Fair, so I apologize for the raspiness. I'll just have to try to use it as a character voice here. But without any further ado, let's get into tonight's episode of Tales by Daggerlight.
Woo!
Yay.
This episode of Tales by Daggerlight is brought to you by Luck Factory Games, the board game cafe where epic adventures begin. Located in the heart of Gibson Mill and Concord, North Carolina, Luck Factory Games is more than just a place to roll dice. It's where the cast of Tales by Daggerlight first discovered Daggerheart, met their party, and sparked their creative chaos that became this very podcast. With shelves full of games and a welcoming community of TTRPG fans, and tables always ready for the next big quest, LFG has become a hub for storytelling, laughter, and the occasional Nat 1 disaster. Visit www.luckfactorygames.com to learn more and maybe even start your own legendary campaign.
In every city, every kingdom, there's a story that never sees the light. The one that falls through the cracks, bleeds through the floorboards, and smiles when the sun finally goes down. Where heroic promises, broken oaths, bad decisions, and desperate prayers all sit at the same table. 6 heroes emerge out of the edge of the shadows. Kieran.
No matter what, there will be consequences.
Zeph.
That asshole didn't die.
Pinakua.
You said we were talking, but you're not saying it.
Serafina.
Look, I have the voice of an angel, we all know.
Severian.
It's not a murder if he's food.
And Basagar.
We need to get to the castle.
Together, they walk the line between mercy and ruin, rolling bones against hope and fear in a world that wants them obedient, or worse, dead. So lace your boots, check your blades, and hold your breath. Meet us at the blade's edge. Once this story starts, it doesn't let you go. This is Tales by Daggerlight.
Last time, all of you walked out of the Rusted Piper, battered, filthy, and somehow victorious. You had survived the chaos of the battle ballad, won over the crowd, and walked away with a heavy purse. You turned what should have been a disaster into a name people in Lowthorn were already shouting through the streets, Serafina and the Warriors! But that triumph didn't last. As you left the tavern, Prince Wilhelm spotted figures from the Ashen Rings wearing cloaks, watching you from the shadows. And before any of you could make sense of what that meant, everything changed. You saw the streets erupt, 2 monstrous forces descend, and one by one, each of you, except for Basagar and Serafina, felt your own death as though it were truly happening. You did not just witness ruin, you lived it. And just when everything seemed to be lost, you were torn back into St. Keverin's Hollow, shaken, confused, and desperate to understand what just happened. When you came to in the back of St. Keverin's Hollow, Prince Wilhelm was alive, but only barely. And all of you realized that the vision had touched every one of you. There was no denying it anymore. Whatever is coming for Virelia is real, and somehow all of you are bound to it. Father Ulrich began a desperate ritual to restore Wilhelm's ruined body, again, and when each of you laid your hands on him, you became part of something far bigger than yourselves. The Lumora, the entities behind the magic in Tyrloom, spoke directly into all of your minds and revealed that a corruption is spreading through the Ternian Gorge. Also, that others are wielding power without paying its true cost, and that the 6 of you have been asked to stand against the rot before it devours everything. In those moments, each of you were shown pieces of what may lie ahead, from the onyx spires to the verdants, ancient evils beneath Hamawood, down in the depths of the Gorlich Mesa itself, the signs that your paths are leading you towards something far darker than any of you expected. And when the ritual of the restoration was finally over, Wilhelm was healed, your wounds were closed, and every one of you was left drained to the bone, carrying not just stress, but exhaustion, and the weight of a truth that you can no longer ignore. You are in this now, whether you're ready or not. That's where we're going to pick up, in St. Caravan's Hollow, in the back room, in the preparation room of the morgue-like, state where Father Ulrich would give funeral rites and prepare the bodies for the viewing of the funerals. But Wilhelm seemingly healed but exhausted. You guys exhausted. Father Ulrich on the floor, unconscious. A strong amount of Lumora has been passed from you guys into Wilhelm, or Prince Wilhelm. He's sitting there, rocking back and forth, muttering to himself.
As we kind of shake off the exhaustion that has set in from expending so much energy, I'm going to shift over to Wilhelm and kind of shake him out of whatever stupor he's kind of in. Well, it's me, Kieran.
Kieran?
Yes.
Oh, Kieran. What are you doing down here?
What are you doing down here?
I was looking for Angelica. Have you seen her?
Angelica?
Yes. The lady I've been seeing on the side. She's from down here. I was hoping to find her. So I don't know.
Right.
She's not where she's normally supposed to be.
Right. Wilhelm. Well, we have many other things to discuss. We'll find Angelica, no worries. Or we'll do our best to do so. But would you mind, well, there are many things we must discuss.
Yeah.
The first of which being the attempt upon your life and the potential for both you and your father to come under fire.
What? What did you talk about? Do you know where those things came from?
I wish we knew more.
Look, I remember being in the hasp. I was trying to look out for Valendros. Do you know him?
Yeah.
I was told that he might know where Angelica is.
That's not the sort you should be indebting yourself to.
I was just gonna ask for information, and then I was trying to buy her.
Information doesn't come cheap from his sort.
And he goes down to, fuck, I had money.
Do the guild know, or does the guild know, of your relations with this woman?
I've been trying to keep it, hush, but...
So they know.
My kind of hush-hush or your kind of hush-hush?
He waited too long to answer.
Mine.
So they know.
They know. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Valendros with the guild?
Valendros is the guild.
Oh, so that's who Doofus out there works for. Okay.
Did you guys have a vision?
Fuck, you too? Wait.
How much did you see?
What was yours?
Wait, you guys had one?
Maybe.
Mine, it was crazy. I remember seeing blood running down the streets, lightning crashing and destroying buildings and roots. God, the roots ripped through everything, and Lowthorn breaking the stones like dry bread. They slid across rooftops, curling around chimneys, dragging themselves higher and higher. And then I saw them spill out of the sewers in the quay. Black water pouring out and choking, bubbling with spores. It was crazy. And the streets didn't stay still at all. One moment, I was in the Hask market with the smell of bread. The next, the stalls were gone, swallowed, ripped, torn, swinging, awnings tearing in the wind like wings breaking. And then I remember Castle Gorlich. It was there
I was there above it all, but its walls were alive. Roots pulsing, tightening, thickening, holding and choking the city like it had been eaten from the inside out. They were searching. Always searching. I saw them wind around faces. My cousins, my uncles, family, even those bastards. Anyone with our blood. They knew us. They found us everywhere. And I woke up to you, Bastardar.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
That's what you saw.
Nope, not even close.
You mind telling?
All right. We probably saw something similar, just from a different vantage point. Let's put it that way.
We need to leave.
Yeah.
We're not ready for this. We're not ready for protecting this city. We're not ready to protect anyone here, let alone ourselves. We weren't ready.
We need to find his father.
What's wrong? Yeah, you said that somebody's going for my father?
Yes.
They're going for everyone. They're going for you. That was just a vision, but that probably is still true.
I don't really want to think about that right now. Let's concentrate on the prince.
We have knowledge that we can put to good use. Whatever happened, or could have happened, is no longer the case. However, we do know of the hit that was on them regardless, before everything.
Exactly.
So I believe it would be worthwhile to at least seek Prince Ridian, and if all goes well, I would have a more personal request of all of you. However, that is only to come if we can get to Prince Ridian.
Kua's just kind of been sitting in the corner contemplating, tracing a pattern on his chest, and kind of jolts up as everyone's talking. We need to do something soon. I'm gonna go outside and look.
Well, so, Kieran, did you get in touch with anyone around the prince?
You're speaking, this time?
Oh, God, you're gonna give me a headache. Yes.
Fortunately, I was incapacitated before such a thing were to happen.
Good. Okay, good. Wait, so the guard shouldn't show up,
They know nothing.
so they're not gonna attack the guild in Keveran's Hollow, and they're not going to then set off the powder keg.
If you recall, the guild was also armed when things came to pass.
Okay, still something to deal with, but if the guard don't kill the guild, that doesn't set off the chain of events, right?
Who's to say that nothing else will cause this? They're still looking for him dead.
No, but
I do still want to.
But-
Kua's gonna still go outside.
But
to
the news of-
confirm what we're discussing.
yeah, the news of Beta Prince was what led to the occupation of the run. That's why the guards were sent, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
So they're still operating against us, Bass. You're right, but at least they're not going to be so overt about it.
We currently hold the initiative.
Yeah.
Should we not ask the tingly people what to do? The ones who were up here in
Is
our
it
heads?
so simple? Just to...
Well, they did something.
Hello, God. Can I have answers, please?
Maybe. They spoke to us before, they can speak to us again.
At what cost?
Zeph, have your father conduct the ritual again.
I, for one, have
He
energy
bends
for
down
such
and
shit.
starts checking Father and helping him. Yeah.
He wakes up after a couple shakes and...
Father, are you all right?
Yes,
Father
is
Ulrich.
the ritual complete.
Can you do it again?
No, it will take me many days to rebuild the strength.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah. What exactly was that ritual, Father?
Who were the tingly people?
Tingly people.
Yes, the ones who made my skin dense.
No knowledge of what you speak.
They said they were Lumora.
Lumora is the energy that allows us to do things above our nature.
Father, you need not be so obtuse with us. Before we had a shared experience, you said time has shifted. You said this was the Nexus event. What do you know?
I have been ushering in this Lumora for quite some time, making this space hallowed ground for it to be here. I could sense an unbalance with the world, crown. I was having visions long before you showed up, that there would be a moment in time where the balance shifted, the scales leaned back towards the rightful place, where the Lumora would make themselves known. It is said that there will be folks that wield the power of two, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe I am standing in their presence. I don't know if you know much about Lumora. It is standard practice that those that can wield their powers can only do so in one domain. The domain they choose is the path that they must follow. But they were scrolls, texts written long ago, saying those that wield the power of two Lumora, two domains, will right this world, tip balance to where it should be. The circles above and the circles below create the light of the world. Without light, there cannot be shadows. I believe we have our shadows and our light amongst us. That is the shift I am speaking of. I was once a seraph of valor. She is long gone. Feel her presence now. Maybe the balance that you bring will bring valor back, and I can return to prideful seraph I once was.
So Seraphina's gonna glance around the room and see if there's like a cup of water or something around, like, you know, a jug or something.
A pitcher or a wash basin somewhere.
I figured she would fly over and like pour him a glass of water and bring it up to him and hand it to him where he's sitting on the floor by Zeph, and kind of put her hand on his shoulder and say, "To be frank, Father Ulrich, this is all kind of unusual."
Indeed. Thank you, dear. He takes the water out of your hand.
But I think all of us here want to try and fix what's wrong and, you know, make things balanced again. I know my cousin Bass here and Severin, their homes are being affected by this weird corruption, and I mean, we saw those things just outside in the hasp. If more of that is coming, then yeah, I mean, somebody's got to do something, right, guys?
I mean, what we saw as the alternative, then yeah.
We have been given both power and responsibility. Best we use it and get to it.
Here's that word. Ugh.
Lemurian.
No, responsibility.
No, sorry. One of the elders at my home. Lemurian is something that he would just spat. He's a bit, as you say, crazy. Old but wise, and we try to heed his somewhat words of wisdom. But he calls for Lemurians. Don't know what that means. I don't know if that's what we saw or heard or experienced. I don't know.
Kieran thought they were gods.
It could be. called different things in different tongues.
Yes, I'm sure calling for godlings would be the way to fix all wrongs in the world, but
Regardless of the situation, I, for one, do not want to go back up there. Not right now. I cannot lose any of you again.
Yeah.
Or ourselves for this.
things is not as they were. We have
can't
a
guarantee
greater
that.
degree of freedom to act. Best we use it while we have the opportunity to do so.
In
Yeah.
the time while they're having this conversation, would I have been able to go out, check, confirm?
Yeah, you look. It is still raining. You go outside and out in the rain. The rain's starting falling heavy, thick drops. Everybody seems to be minding their. People are hustling to and fro. With jackets over their heads, kind of like moving forward. What you would expect, a blast of lightning maybe shudders your senses for a second. Just PTSD. Shudders and hits the lightning rod that is above the St. Caravan's Hollow. You can see that electricity go down where the lightning rods goes down into the ground. You can see almost like pulse go back up as lightning strikes about 2 or 3 times.
Kind of reactively reach for a weapon, but I don't see any change in guards coming down to deal with the tree ant or anything.
Yeah, you're looking at where the fun ants were. They're all dissipating. You can see little roots of mycelial growth, growing where they were. They kind of absorbed into the ground, maybe like a mushroom ring that looks like a chalk outline of where they died. But nothing, no battlement. You don't see anything on the battlements. There's no one seems alert.
So I'll rejoin the group at this point. And,
Point of order. Kua, Zeph, and Seraphina do not have our weapons.
Right.
They are checked.
I just went outside.
Yeah.
So,
But you said you reached for a weapon, so
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll
So
recheck.
reach for it. Just
I'll reach for it, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And that's maybe kind of what snaps me back to reality of but I will come back to the group and kind of to Kieran. The leak only seems to be in your net. There doesn't seem to be anyone else sharing information at this point about what's happened.
I will stay away from them for now.
that's a relief.
Then let's not waste any time.
So can we get up to?
Whoa. None of us are in any shape to go anywhere until we've at least had a breather real quick.
Should we wait, though? Should we...
Not long, but nobody here is in shape to do anything.
Yeah, that was very stressful.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least need to recover a little. Not fully. Not I'm not saying we're gonna sleep here for 8 hours or anything, but
You're right.
just for a moment.
However...
How long does that take?
It doesn't as long as it takes for you to do a short rest. So there is no time limit assigned to a short rest. You can do
Can we enact a short rest?
You can enact a short rest, absolutely.
Excellent.
You guys have been kind of talking sitting here anyway, so you can tend to your wounds. You can clear a stress by rolling a d4.
Plus
you can,
your tier.
Yeah, so d4 plus your tier, which is 2, so d4 plus 2.
Nice.
You can repair armor by rolling a d4 plus your tier, so d4 plus 2. And you can prepare and describe how you prepare yourself for the path ahead. If you do so, especially if you prepare with one or more of your members of your party, you each gain 2 hope, but you have to narratively describe it. And I would like to each of you guys to describe what you're doing and how you're doing it too.
Yeah, how's everybody doing on hope? Or do you guys still have hope?
Not me.
No.
No.
How
I
are you?
drained a lot of the hope
Hopeless.
out of me.
Yeah. Are you? Is your hope shitty too?
I'm 50-50.
Everybody could use some.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
All right.
yes.
So while we take a short. I'm sorry, I just smacked the mic with my pen. While we take a short rest, Serafina is going to hum a little song and like sing kind of softly, and basically it's kind of a little bit of like the visions we saw. It's a heartbreaking song. It's a song about how it tore her up to watch one after the other of you guys fall, and how much she doesn't want that to happen again. And so she's going to bring a little hope into this darkness, and everybody gets one more hope.
Think how Basigar is going to spend his short rest is walk outside, right out the door, and just stand in the rain and think about everything that had happened in the past X hours times however long, and just feel the rain in a moment of numbing peace. Like it's an eerie peace of like, okay, it's raining now, but nothing dangerous is happening at the moment, and just absorbing that water and just feeling nature again. And I think at this point, he feels a little movement inside his chest, and as he opens it, just to kind of check what's going on, he sees a rat-shaped creature pop out of his chest that is no longer all rat, but instead has Kurt, I'll let you play the description here. What do you think Basigar's new familiar looks like?
Oh, turning it back on me. That's not my job. This is supposed to be narratively your description.
Yeah, but it's your rat.
It is.
Who can now talk
Yeah.
to everyone.
Nice.
Cool. Oh, let's see. What would your familiar look like? As you open up your chest of holding.
Chest of holding.
You, I don't even know why Mister was in your chest, but
He likes to sleep there and eat
just
some of
snacking
his
his way
just snacking and just slowly eating his way through.
Alien references, anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pops out like an alien.
He was trying his best.
Yeah.
You pull out Mister. It is a rat kind of looking creature at the moment. As you are holding him, I'm gonna start asking you questions here.
Okay.
Maybe we can work this out together. But you're holding Mister. He kind of looks up and he stretches, and his little rat feet going out, and he yawns and kind of like looks at you and goes, "What's a big idea? I was sleeping."
I honestly forgot you were in there. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. You got any more snacks for me? Actually, I was just pretty much in a food coma from eating those last guys.
Yeah. And he kind of just picks off closer to the root base of his feet, the root area. Pulls off just like a older mushroom, small mushroom, not quite as similar as his mushroom cap head. This looks a little bit more green and like more kind of probably residue from the time he became that earth element, embodied the earth elemental, and just very thick and like muddy and real, like just like as he picks it up and looks, it's like that shouldn't be here, like he thinks to himself.
Yeah.
And just kind of hands it over.
Mister takes it and goes, "Oh, well, gee, thanks." He kind of nibbles on it a little bit, and as he's nibbling, out of all of the forms that you've taken, which one kind of is your forethought at the moment?
In terms of elemental or bestial?
Bestial.
Oh, jeez. I think...
And it could be even something that you haven't done on the show, like just
forefront. I think he's just kind of thinking about Severian and thinking back at the Ballad of the Bands being that dog-like thing, and Severian acting like a dog, like just that canine thing, I guess, is just not in the forefront, but definitely just in the back of his mind.
In the forefront, because if you look over at Severian, he's like licking his butt.
Yeah,
And that might be what brings it to
yeah,
mind.
that definitely brings it to the forefront.
That's how I'm clearing stress, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm taking stress. All right.
Psychic stress.
As you're thinking about that, you're not even quite sure how you're doing it, but just like you see like a transference of what looks like reddish energy like leave your body and like absorb into Mister, and he's kind of looking and like, what's going on? What are you doing to me?
I'm not doing. I'm sorry. And I just kind of like, is the mushroom still in his mouth? Or
Yeah.
Like, I'll take. I don't know. I'll take that out. Just kind of, and I stomp on it.
Yeah, as you take it out, you're holding him. His leg kind of like pops open, and he slowly starts morphing into what looks like a dog, more canine with like big.
Luke is holding a rat dog photo.
Absolutely. He's got.
We'll be
rat that
releasing
turned into
that
a
image
dog,
with the
Yeah,
episode.
His tongue just like innately hangs out of his mouth.
Okay.
But he is black with red spots.
Nice.
That matches your colorization and your color spots and everything. But he kind of looks and kind of like stops and goes, well, "That was weird."
Are you hurt? Are you?
No.
Okay.
He's like scratches himself and he goes,
Almost in sync with
Yeah.
Severian.
And he goes, I feel all right. I feel like I could hear everything. Oh, what'd you do to me?
I guess you have my powers?
Oh.
Can you turn back?
He stops and he tries real hard.
Does he?
Yeah, looks.
That's exactly what I thought too.
Yeah, I think it worked.
No, you're still this canine creature. Well,
I've always wanted to be a dog. Well, thanks, bud. Well, there we.
Okay. Well, let's.
You make me a bit bigger.
We'll work on that.
All right. Well, look, me and you then.
We'll stick
I
together.
guess every guy needs his best friend. It must mean we're best friends, right?
I guess so. And I think at that point, you actually, whoever, maybe not, but Basgard does smile for the first time in feels like months, and just sits with Mista, the dog, and sits in the rain.
Yeah.
And so he clears the stress.
Yeah, I could do this all day with you.
Me
He kind
too.
of like shakes the water out, and his fur is just like mangy and like everywhere.
I imagine that as he's getting rained on too, just all of the crud that was on him from being inside of you is
Yeah.
getting washed off.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Zeph will, now that Father Ulrich is up again, he's going to look at the father and say, Father, I want
Yes.
to ask you to do something for me that goes against quite a bit of your rules here, but I'm going to have to ask you to trust me.
Betty,
Would you bring me Alindra, please?
what do you plan on doing with her?
I think given recent events, she and I need a moment.
Okay. Be right back. He walks out. You hear him kind of say to somebody else, "Look, we're closed for the time being. I would appreciate if everybody left." No.
We are conducting business in the back. It is personal matters. I don't recommend you wait. No, I don't think that'll work. I suggest you leave now. Thank you.
You hear doors shut. You can hear muttering or some mumbling on the other side of the conversation. Takes a minute, or but he comes back with Alindra.
What was that?
And you had friends of yours out there that was adamant about seeing you again.
Friends?
From the guild that were here earlier.
Oh, them. Friends. Sure.
Remember, we haven't had the full conversation with the Java.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul.
He ceremoniously hands it over to you.
Zeph will sit down on the floor, cross-legged, pull Alindra out, and place her on his lap.
Mm-hmm.
And close his eyes and meditate. And this is him focusing on that new experience to establish the connection for Alindra's bond. As he realizes, this group is in some shit right now, and he needs every edge he can get with where they are going. Okay. Mechanically, from the short rest, I cleared stress, and I'm going to prepare, but this is the form that Beautiful. Preparation has taken.
Beautiful. I like it.
So, and then...
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to add on to that,
So, okay. So as Zeph sits down with the sword on his lap, Seraphina had a moment early on when everybody had kind of first met where she had been very curious about the sword and touched it, and Alindra was basically like, give me back to Zeph, and so since then she's always been kind of interested about it. So seeing him sit down with the sword, she kind of flies over and lands, sits kind of next to you, cross-legged on the floor.
And you'll notice, as the runes along the blade glow, even though his eyes are shut, you see a faint glow coming from his eyes.
So she's just gonna kind of sit there and close her eyes and think about all the crazy stuff that just happened in the last very brief amount of time. And she is a bard, so she is going to do what she does best, which is let the music come from her. And she'll start off probably just humming a melody, and then as the words that fit that melody start to just come to her, she begins just very quietly, as not to disturb Zeph, but she begins to sing about how maybe there's something to this. Maybe there is something more. Maybe there is somewhere that they're going together to right wrongs, and maybe Zeph has Alindra for that reason. And you probably don't hear her in your meditation, but I like to think subconsciously those softly whisper hummed words sort of sink in, and I'm going to prepare as well.
Okay.
So
great.
And as that's happening in the background, as Zeph is doing this meditation, he's going to have a conversation with Alindra silently, so nobody else can hear. But as he works on this connection and begins to sort of visualize almost like a tether between him and the weapon, and begins to sort of visualize that tether beginning to grow in size and in power. He's also going to be like, so, you got anything you want to tell me?
Just that I am proud of your decision.
Yeah, that's not really what I was referring to. You've been awfully quiet, and there's a lot right now.
Yes, indeed there is.
Did you know?
That you were special?
No. Did you know about what was going to happen?
There are some things even the Lumora cannot interfere with.
I didn't ask for you to interfere. I asked you if you knew. You were a seer, were you not?
Even things that happen within the darkness and the unbalance of the Mora are hidden from us. Maybe one day you can set me free, and we can find that out together. But in here, in this sword, I am hidden from most things that I was privy to before.
Fair enough. All right.
My counterparts, the rest of the 8, they knew.
All right. Let's see where it takes us.
I got your back.
I know.
Literally, that's where you put me.
I know.
Once Severian finishes licking himself, he's going to seek out Kieran and Kua, and I need you both to help me prepare. I wasn't ready last time. That's why so many of you died. I saw it even after I was crushed through our shared vision, and so I need you to throw this. And he hands you his sword, and it's like a bone sword, like it's made of bone.
I thought you were going to hand him a ball for a second.
It is a bone. That's where we're going. It's a short sword. You've seen how good you are with throwing blades, and I need you to throw this. You need to try to chase me, because I've seen how fast you are, and I think you can keep up.
Why would I throw a sword not meant for throwing when I have a dagger that returns to my hand every single time I throw it?
That sounds like fun. I mean, helpful.
Useful treatment.
Literally
I
playing
will help
fetch
you
and
with
tag
this
with
if you help me with my own. We have foreknowledge of what may have come to be.
Yes.
We should make the most of it, and while you have your own proclivities that I will not question or judge, I would ask that you leverage your expertise in what matters you can to help us as a group do what we must to, well, make the most of this opportunity we've been given.
Tell me what to do, and I will gladly assist.
Let me think on it for a short time as we practice,
I'm ready.
spar, and train. And then we shall all gather together, especially with Wilhelm and the others that are willing to plan. And we will do what we can.
Cool. We'll look at you both, and I will help you in your training. And as he's answering, you can just kind of tell he's a little distant. He's not quite there. And as you go to start throwing the knife and chasing after it, the first time or two that it's thrown, he'll chase along behind and keeps up well enough. Any obstacles you go around, he just jumps over, just kind of absent-mindedly. But after a few throws, he just kind of disappears off on his own, kind of wandering about the church.
Okay, so a short rest turns into a not so short rest.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, did you have anything else you wanted to do for Severian? I didn't want to steal your spotlight.
After we're done practicing, preparing, since I'm in part elf, I can drop into a trance. So once we're done with that and I'm tired out, I'm going to go find Basigar and lay in by him and drop into a trance to clear more stress.
You see that there is like a ratty looking dog sitting next to
I'll
him.
sniff its butt first. So make sure we're good, and then I'll fall asleep.
Whoa, what you doing, man?
That's what just let that one happen. I have no.
Do I gotta do that to him?
You're so small.
You don't have to. But that is what canines
I feel like
do.
I gotta.
If you're inclined to, I just wouldn't.
Yeah,
Personally.
sure. All right, come in.
I don't let it happen. Your stench is weak.
Whoa.
What's
He
Small.
yeah.
Small,
He
small
starts
dog.
growling and yipping
Definitely
at
the
you.
palm of my hand for sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Svarian like dips out of, after Kieran requested that he like come along and plan with him. Like just seeing him go. Like,
Short trance, and then I'll be right back.
damn it.
So basically, Basagar is now one of those girls that walks around with a tiny little dog in her purse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a purse puppy
I have a
now.
purse
Yeah.
puppy with my grass miniskirt.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, perfect. So
we
cool.
need
After
that art.
we need the art. It has to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Kua, after stepping away, kind of finds himself. Is the area fully cleared out now, or just the orc?
But
Saren Kel?
the temple.
The temple, yeah. Is
Yeah,
it
temple's
fully
fully
cleared?
cleared out.
Okay. So Kua will make his way back to the kind of worship area, where the big open area. He'll hop back up into one of the
Rafters.
rafters.
Yep.
Thank you. Words are hard. While he's in the rafters, he'll kind of strip off his armor and pull out a little hammer, start tinkering away at it, just kind of hammering pieces back together, pulling out some scrap and filling in patches, and kind of in a slow, meditative, just as he's sitting there working and just feeling the presence of the room around him, the weight of the Lumora, as he kind of falls into this meditative state, thinking back to the mountains, letting himself think of what he had hidden from the others earlier and what it might mean. And as he does so mechanically, I am both clearing my stress and fixing my armor.
Okay.
With my efficiency, I can do both as a long rest
Yep.
action instead of taking short rest, so I
Yep.
fully clear my stress and my armor as he just kind of zones out while everyone else is doing their different projects and everything, and just completely trances out, fixes his armor, loses all of his stress, and then when he puts it back on, he's kind of been tracing that crest on his chest over and over, and he forgets that he's put the armor back on. So now there's now a subtle engraving, very, very light. You have to be close to see it, but very subtly that crest is now exposed.
Nice.
When Zeph will open his eyes after a short period of time, like not crazy long, put his sword back in the scabbard, and go look for Father Vane again. Say, Father, you've already done so much.
Yeah, but he's kind of sitting in one of the benches in the temple. He kind of looks as he's just kind of like, you can see he's just kind of watching Pinaku at this moment, and he kind of like stops and shakes out of it and looks over. Yes, Zeph.
One more. I already feel like I owe you so much, but if I may ask one more small favor of you.
Yes.
We have matters to attend to. I don't know where this journey will lead, and when we might even be able to get back to the run. Do you know Mara Sintros?
I have heard the name.
If you were able,
Mm-hmm.
you simply get a message to her for me. Just tell her Zeph says keep her head down.
I can do that for you.
Thank you.
Did
And he turns and walks back to the group.
Be careful out there, Zeph.
Always.
Fate's on your side for the time being, since you know what lies ahead.
Fate is a bitch, Father.
Easy.
Fickle at best.
Indeed. He gets up and he starts shifting some things and moving books around, and he picks out a book on a shelf and kind of flips it over and starts just kind of like walking and starting kind of chanting his mantras while he's pacing around the temple floor.
Well,
Short rest is over. What's next for you lot?
During that short rest, could I have interrogated Wilhelm just a little bit about Angelica specifically?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. What would you like to know?
More specifically, from his description, does it seem like or sound like it's a little bit more one-sided than he would like to believe?
From his description, I could see how you could come away with that.
She's just working for a tip. This man will leave her alone.
Yeah.
So, priority one for me. I'm sure she'll be fine, Wilhelm.
You think she's in danger? After the vision I had, I need to find her. Now, do what you guys do. If you need me with you, then fine. But I'm getting Angelica. I'm not leaving the gutter run without her.
What if I were to get a note to her to meet you somewhere, should she find it? When should everything be all right, in a day or two's time, can leave a note where she works. For now, we have far more pressing matters to attend to.
Okay. You think we have that much time? I mean, my vision was pretty dire. What you all saw, but yeah, I guess that'll work. If you think my dad's in really that much danger.
There, you go write a note to her. I will ensure to deliver it myself.
Okay.
Kind of get
Dearest
him into a corner
Angelica.
off on his side.
How I long for the smell of
dear
your hair.
Get everyone else away from him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
We'll walk like, yeah, you misspelled dearest.
Oh, well, yes, I
Put a
did.
comma after dearest.
Manny.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I mean, he was a prince, right?
He is in danger given that. I don't recall him having the blood, but
Well, you never really checked. It was
I
kind
did
of
not
chaotic.
check. I could also just make sure that you are also who you are.
Well, what do you mean?
Mr. Marine?
Just to make sure that everything is as it will happen or could happen.
Yeah, see, my head's starting to hurt again. This is like visions within visions.
Imagine Severia's just kind of licking his lips behind.
All right. Finger me.
John got, but Vasagar doesn't really, and he'll just put his hands on Zeph's face, and just to make sure that the vision was right, the vision within the vision.
Yeah. You feel the little tendrils come out of his palms and his fingers and kind of like glide on your skin as they go under the first layers of your. It feels a little odd.
Oh,
but,
that's weird.
Yep.
Weird.
As you
It's
connect.
like when you do a Q-tip in your ear, like
Yeah.
it tickles and itches.
Yeah. You see two people sharing a picnic, talking, being affectionate towards one another. You can tell why they're having a conversation, because they are holding each other. The man has his hands on the woman's pregnant belly. Again, same vision you saw in your vision.
And I retract my hand and say,
Oh, that's so weird feeling. Oh.
yeah, that's all right. Well, you have the blood.
Fuck. Great. All right.
And I will purposefully not mention the names that I have seen in the vision this time around.
But we do all, if we can remember them from the vision, remember them for the first time.
I think having the blood, and I will do this again, hopefully we're in the secluded room that we are in, and just say, you have the blood. And kind of look at everyone else. No need to drink the blood this time or taste it. It's Severian.
Well, there isn't. I don't have a fucking arrow sticking out of me this time.
So I have a question. So Wilhelm doesn't know then that Zeph is related.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
You're in danger. You're in danger. He's in danger over there in the corner.
I think the idea is yes, we're all in danger. Yes.
I think all of us.
So what are we doing to
I
prevent
think I'm
that?
actually in the least danger here, but
If I remember correctly, you died as well as everyone else.
That
it wasn't a
brings up
targeted thing.
Why did that person attack us specifically out of everyone in the city?
Could be a
Maybe it's
multitude
for
of
the same
reasons.
reason why
The tingly people
glitter
talk
guys
to us?
talk to us. Yeah.
I mean, if we're a threat to whatever group this is that is throwing off the balance, then that would explain why we would be targets.
But what does this have to do with the royal family? So, speaking of which, can we just walk up there and go and make sure his dad's all right?
I think if there were ever a time where we'd be able to do so, it is now. We take Beta Prince Wilhelm, march him up to the gates, act as his guard,
Yeah.
and go quickly as possible.
Actually,
If we
Might
move with
work.
haste, we can
Yeah.
attempt to avoid any suspicions and any who might question our actions.
beats going through the sewers.
I would like to avoid going
Me
through the
too,
sewers,
actually.
by any
Yeah.
means.
Yeah.
These clothes do not come cheap.
So we make our way to the castle.
Prince Ridian specifically, not exactly the main castle.
Yeah. A little bit easier.
There
to-
are other castles?
Well, there's the keep, and then there are the other houses.
Is it all part of the same building?
Not exactly. They're connected in more ways than one, but
Lead the way.
look, you will understand when you see it.
I think there is a hesitancy look of hesitancy on Bassigar's face, as like this is the first time that he does not want to go to the castle.
That's all he's wanted
That
this
is
whole
all he's
time.
I broke him.
You broke
As you guys exit, it is getting dusk. I wouldn't say it's nighttime yet, but the nighttime is falling quickly. The rain is steady, but you can see the Castle Gorlich is standing tall on top of the plateau or the mesa that is surrounded by the districts of Virelia. Which direction would you like to go? Are you going up through Lowthorn or Ashward?
I think we have too many traumatic experiences in
Right.
Lowthorn.
Yeah. So Wilhelm is with us, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The orc guy is gone.
Yeah.
Did he just leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, they threw him out.
He did get kicked out.
Oh,
by-
he did get kicked out. Okay, sorry. Anyone else we're missing?
I will,
Manny's the only other one that we really interacted with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
before everyone starts like getting ready to completely take off, Kieran will make haste as stealthily as possible to the Fisherman's Wharf to just drop off the letter. And
Okay.
then, like no words, just
Yeah.
tossing the letter in and leaving.
Yeah. You walk in there. You see that there is a woman at the hostess stand, like greeting you as you walk in, like brown wavy hair that's kind of like tied into pigtails that come like braided down and in front of her shoulders. It's beautiful, but you throw the letter at her and she goes, "Oh, who are? Thank you." As you exit the premise.
Throws the letter at the first barmaid he sees.
Hope she was working tonight.
Hope her name wasn't Angelica, too.
What are the odds?
Yeah. But path is in front of you. You see the stairways going up. Going through Gutter Run is easy. You walk on the streets. There's no rush of people anywhere. There's nobody getting ready for a big riot or upheaval. No rebellion happening at the moment. It just seems kind of odd to see how peaceful it is. I mean, Gutter Run is the Gutter Run. It's never truly peaceful, but it's perfectly complacent to what you would expect it to be for what you just saw. If these people even knew what could happen, what the potential of chaos is just sitting around the corner with one wrong move. But you make your way up towards the steps, the long steps that go up there, when you hear bells jingling. Ching, 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 ching. And you hear another discord of it, like somebody almost holding like a stick of like jingle bells almost, but just like hitting it slightly in rhythm. Ching, ching. You hear it echoing further down from behind a building, from an alleyway.
So are we still in the Gutter Run?
You're still in the Gutter Run.
Do any of us recognize these bells?
One could say it is some of the last things some people hear before they're eliminated.
The guild.
As you turn around, looking where the bells are coming from, everybody, and you turn back and look around, and you see Ishava. Well, I told you I'd find you. You walking down the street like you own the place.
Should have known. It's the orc. The orc.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the half-orc,
Yeah.
Ishava Celt. Yeah, he's got a crossbow loaded. Looks like it is dripping with some type of black ichor.
All right. I look at him and I say, Isava,
You gonna make this easy for me?
you really don't want to do this. And Zeph's eyes begin to glow as he pulls Elindra out and she flares to light.
He kind of like takes a step back. That's why I brought back up. And you can see he moves his hands.
Bolt beacon.
You blast him?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
If he's not going to listen.
Yeah. All right. Make a spellcast roll.
Spend that hope.
I will take that time
Oh, if it's a success. So,
Yep.
Okay.
to walk towards Ishava. Is that his name?
Well, he's about to get blasted.
Ishava's getting blasted, or the?
Yeah, that's-
Oh.
That's who he's shooting.
That's who's shooting. Okay.
14 with fear.
14 with fear. That does hit. And remind me what happens with your bolt beacon.
So, Bolt Beacon, on a success, spend a hope to send a bolt of shimmering light toward them, dealing D8 plus 2 magic damage using proficiency. The target becomes temporarily vulnerable.
Okay.
Glows brightly until this condition is cleared.
Beautiful. He is vulnerable, so it's kind of, I guess, like guiding bolt. Yeah.
Absolutely.
As soon as that bolt lands.
And he takes 13 points of magic damage.
Whoop.
And Zeph says, warned you.
He goes, "Ugh."
And as he's reeling from that, Kieran is in his shadow behind him, slitting his throat.
Before you do that, because he rolled with fear.
Yeah.
So as he kind of gets hit with this blast of bolt and radiant energy from Elindra, he's glowing bright. He goes, "You motherfucker!" He goes, he is going to shoot you with his crossbow bolt just as you try to bamf behind him. He shoots.
Crit.
You want to go ahead and verify that, Luke, if you want to? That is a natural 20.
Yep.
Man, same one that rolled a 1 before. That die is hot.
This is all just another vision. This is all just another vision. We are about to walk out of the city of Virelia.
He is going to shoot you with his crossbow bolt that is poison, so brutal criticals. You take 12 plus 7. 19 points of physical damage.
All right, that is...
And you are vulnerable due to the substance that was on the arrow.
That's only within Zeph's major.
Okay.
So I'll mark an armor slot and take 1 hit point.
Yeah. And as he shoots, he shouts, "Get them all, boys!" And then at that point, Kieran, you are free to enact your spotlight.
I will shadow step directly behind him, and as I do, all of the shadows in the area that he's in will kind of ripple for a second before shooting up into a series of spikes and blades as I cast Rain of Blades. So any other creatures in that near him are also affected by this.
Okay.
If I hit.
He's vulnerable, so you get to add the D6.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'll also add the D6, and I will be using my experience to attempt to turn the tides on this fight.
Nice. So spend your hope.
That's right.
Ooh. Still probably hit, but that is a 22 with fear.
Yeah. Is that with fear?
22 with fear, yes.
He said, ew.
It was a 1 on the hope and a 12 on the fear, so. And that does just a little bit of damage. And if there are any others within very close range of him, or of me at that moment, they are also hit by this.
Very close, not very close.
Okay.
They're all kind of hidden amongst the buildings.
Ew. So that will only be a nice and even 20 magic damage.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
20 magic damage.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah, 'cause he's vulnerable. Yep.
25.
Oh,
Let me
nice.
correct myself.
Nice. He is looking real rough at this point. The rest of the crew, I'm going to spend a fear to have him hit a knee. Kind of looks. He drops his crossbow as he's kind of just watching, gauging the situation. He's kind of holding his wounds at the moment. He's the light kind of fades to a from glowing, because it's only that once, right? The bolt.
Oh no, it's until you spend a fear to clear it. It's temporarily vulnerable.
I got plenty to spend.
Yeah, that's fair.
It fades away.
But it still costs you something.
Yeah, it still costs me something. The light fades as he tries to get back up, but then he kind of whistles under his breath as you hear the loosing of some more crossbow bolts, all targeting Zeph. That is a 13 to hit.
Yep.
10 points of physical damage.
Okay. I'll spend an armor to negate that.
Okay.
Well, as arrows are being loosed, I will continue to walk towards Ashava.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point, as the crossbow bolts are coming in at Zeph, you all especially can actually make out, whereas in the past his shield has just kind of been this kind of, just when things hit it, it would sort of flash and hit the runes on the sword would flash, but now you see it almost looks like a pair of spectral glowing wings that come down and shield him from these projectiles.
Beautiful.
You said Ashava is on a knee, or drop to a knee from that?
Yeah.
Cool. Are you still holding him?
Not
Kieran?
holding him,
No,
but next to him.
beside him. I drop to his level, very low. I'm almost hunched over, and I put my hand out and I gently put it on his shoulder, and I go, "Friend, in ways that I cannot explain, you are a friend. We do not have time for this, but if you wish to die, that can be tonight. I ask that you put away whatever this is, and there's much more at stake right now. The city is dying, and I know that there is something within you that can recognize that."
He kind of stops. He kind of looks at your wings that are protecting you at the moment as you're just blocked off bolts from his last advance. Looks behind that. You can see your feet behind him. Give me a presence roll, please.
I'll spend a hope to give him advantage.
Hey,
Beautiful.
He might hear just a little.
I got the D6 for you.
The creaking of a bow. Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend that hope, so whatever. That was so close to a crit.
Add 3 to it.
3. Okay. That is going to be 22.
Ooh.
With fear, or sorry, with plus 3.
25.
25 with fear.
Ooh.
As my -1 presence.
Beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
Beautiful. That
I rolled a 12 with fear and 11 hope.
It's the grass skirt. That's what makes the cave.
I feel like
And the pocket poop.
I feel like Mista is also just kind of like sitting or like just kind of standing there with a tongue loose and like just look weird and just raggedy.
Eyes are different
Yeah.
angles. And
Severian's on the other side, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, and just looks at Shava.
He stops. He looks around at all of his crew. This ain't over.
I know it's not over, but it's over for tonight. Run along. I don't want to kill you.
He stops, looks, hands open, he hands something to you.
I take it, and I grab his hand with my, I just envelop his hand, and I look at him, and I just say, we'll meet again, under better circumstances.
He drops, looks at you, takes off, something from his belt, looks like a clay ball, throws it down, smoke, and then he disappears.
Zeph calls out, You really didn't have to.
As he kind of sneakily.
We would have let you go.
I'm right next to him. I can see
the footprints.
Yeah.
Just.
Smoke bomb.
Anyone watching this scene just watches the whole group. Follow him as he runs away.
Well, hold on. Let me roll stealth.
Let me roll stealth.
I rolled a natural 19. No,
Hey.
you have
Oh,
no
wow.
idea.
Okay.
He ninja smoked the fuck out of there.
I mean, it was impressive, but you still didn't have to.
I hand whatever he handed to me to you, Kieran.
It's just a symbol with a guild artisan logo on it. You may not know what it is because you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
You would know this. He has been marked.
Who's me's been marked?
Yes.
Oh shit.
What's
So whatever. I handed it to you, so
I'll toss it to Zeph.
Oh. I'll add it to my collection.
what was it?
Oh.
Souvenir?
Yeah. Yeah, it means he liked you.
People give gifts when they like each other here.
It was like a thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Let's go.
I just pick up Mista a little bit and just tuck him under my arm.
You know, it was strange. I gave you a gift.
You give me food every morning, no?
I mean, I don't know what happened. I sacrificed my life for you. That was a gift because I like you. I still don't know why I did it.
And I am forever grateful for that, even though you are alive now.
Do you know why I did it?
Like you said, you probably like me.
I do like all of you. You're at least not food. And that is something.
That is more comforting than you know.
It really is.
Actually, yeah.
I wasn't expecting that to feel as good as it does, but that does feel good to hear from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even look that tasty anyway.
Now I'm taking
It feels
offense.
less.
Shall we proceed to the not castle?
Yeah.
Yes, the Prince Radiant's abode.
What's Beta Prince Wilhelm think of all of this?
He's just gonna standing back, like in the ground, like, are you sure we're good with these
Come
people?
along.
That's
And I
fine.
just gently push him with us.
Look, it's fine for tonight.
Are you a criminal?
That's a harsh word.
Why did they attack you?
There was a misunderstanding. We're friends now. He said so. So let's move along.
Yeah. The orc, the half orc, he's a little slow. Yeah.
Okay, well, you hang out with some interesting folks, Kieran.
You have no idea.
Yes.
Do you still hang around the same circles as before?
When I need to.
Maybe that'll come in handy.
Hopefully.
You guys are walking up the steps. Takes a while, as there's a lot of steps. You get up to the guards. Like, whoa, what's going on here? What are you doing here? Why are you down in the gutter run? Oh, well, I've come to see my friends. And they, I'm taking them up to Ash Realm. Let me through, please. All right, Your Majesty. He kind of steps aside. One guy goes,
My lord, surprising to see you here.
Do any of those voices, are they familiar to the voices we
make a
heard?
perceive check.
Uh-huh.
I swear to God.
You can do it.
If you don't roll good,
Should be
you just
Presence.
wait.
It's
Presence.
instinct.
Instinct.
Instinct,
It's
yeah.
instinct.
Okay. Oh,
So
bless.
instinct, sense,
your thing.
navigate.
Okay, don't roll with fear
You know,
this time,
just
though.
in case, I'm going to help and give you a nod if I think I kind of
Oh my God. Okay. It's a dirty crit. I had a 16 plus
plus 4.
20 with hope. Finally.
Finally. Here we go. Coming around. You have heard these voices before.
Damn it. Guys, we need to get the fuck out of the city.
I have to agree with you.
Okay. I hear these voices. I know exactly where I heard them from. Right? We
Above
were
us
we were
in the
above us
safe room.
in safe house.
The only thing you have left to confirm it is one of them peeing on planks above you.
Yeah.
If you want to smell his piss, that's your prerogative.
I think I imagine I'm right behind the prince, as I've been just instinctively I'm not letting him out of my sight or anyone out of my sight. I'm kind of in the center of everyone. And I think we give each other a look that Kieran and I give each other a look of we've heard these voices in this vision and probably assume that everything in this vision is true at some extent. We know that they are looking forward to the death of the Beta Prince or whoever else in the bloodline. And I am assuming that is the case right now. Are there any other guards?
Just two of them kind of blocking this door at the moment. They're opening the door for you. They're not gonna block the door by any means. Not while Prince is sitting here.
In my tummy.
So I think with that look, I'm deferring to your lead along with the Beta Princes. Kieran.
Kieran will step forward and just not so that he's in the center of anything, but just enough so that they can see who the voice is originating from, and he'll give a slight bow. Yes, thank you for your concern, good sirs. Unfortunately, Beta Prince Wilhelm is feeling rather tired from the events that transpired today and would like to make haste to his home.
Oh, well, of course.
If you would excuse us then.
Well, by all means, my lord.
And I take a good look at the two of them, and I want to remember their faces.
Okay. Yeah.
And we will quickly, not obviously rush
Yeah.
in, but a comfortably fast pace.
As your boots cross from gutter runs, cracked cobbles into ashward, the air itself seems to deepen a shade. The wind carries a dry taste of soot and salt, and a slow drift of ash tumbles like gray snow. Ahead, blocky foundries squat along the lanes, their chimney stacks coughing an ember glow into a bruised sky. Iron tongues, massive bellows and chain hoists speak in huffs and clanks, a rhythm that sets this whole district breathing. This is the sound of production. This is the sound of a working class that supports the higher classes in the Ashen Realm and the Gorlich Castle. The street lamps here wear blackened halos, heat ripples from the grate cut into the stone, warm enough to sting your palms when you pass by. Between them, narrow markets fill the alleys, smiths with burnt knuckles haggle over ore, closing out their final day's deals. Glassworkers packing up the variety of molten-colored glassware and trinkets. Tinkers with ashcloth masks wave you by as they flip their store signs from open to close. Every signboard is rimmed with cinder, every banner dulled to charcoal tones, but the bright paint peeks through where rain has streaked the grime and ash. Those once vibrant, stubborn colors are refusing to die. Over it all stands the Ashward Watch's tower, its braziers cutting like watchful eyes. You catch glimpses of gutter canals that carry dark, glittering slag away toward the Southlight Quay, and you hear the scrape of carts hauling raw stone into forges to be used for tomorrow's creations. Children race along the curb with chalked white fingerprints and reckless grins laughing along the way. A whistle shrills as an armed guard runs after them. A furnace door slams. The street exhales another cloud of gray. This is the closing of Ashward. Hot, hungry, overworked people make their way toward their domiciles for a well-deserved night's rest.
While we're walking, I kind of just lean into Zeph and Kieran of like, should we need a plan of escape? Can we do that from up here?
I don't know this area as well as Kieran.
There's always a way to escape. Unless we're being chased by beings of such great power that we can't and we'll all be killed regardless, but...
Let's try to avoid that.
Purely hypothetical.
Yeah.
Well, it's happened once. It could happen again.
It didn't happen, actually.
You heard those voices. You know.
It was something that could have happened.
Yes. Well.
Let's aim to not let it happen again.
Cool kind of pops in the middle of the conversation. What are we talking about? As he like almost comes out of nowhere, kind of matching all of the grayscale around everything from all the soot.
The two...
Something that gives me a headache.
The two... and I'm kind of saying this... I don't know, I kind of like hunch myself a little bit as I'm like try to lower myself to like everyone else's stature. Like, apparently the two guards that were there are also the two guards above us in the safe house, in the vision.
The ones that wanted to.
Correct.
Thus, we should make haste.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we should probably move.
You turn around,
faster.
instinctually looking at them just by talking to them. They're still door open. You see them just watching you. As soon as they catch you looking back at them, they kind of stop, nod your direction, kind of like nod towards, and then like kind of like give a salute towards Prince Wilhelm. Shut the door.
Oh, so they're corrupt. Got it.
Let's make double haste.
Are you going straight to Ash Realm, or are you trying to stop for the night?
Where?
There is the Copper Cup Inn that you know of. That is the local tavern and inn.
We are not staying at a certain battle ballads place. That's for sure.
That is in low.
That's on the other side.
Oh, that's on the
that's
other side?
Lowthorn.
Okay.
Mm.
I say we make haste to Ash Realm. I am not opposed if the majority of us wishes to do otherwise.
The sooner we can get to where we need to go, the better.
Agreed.
Chime in a well.
We'll need a place to sleep at some point, but...
I cannot make any promises, but I would hope that Prince Iridian would provide.
Yeah, but especially if you bring him news that
Yes,
what you're
yes.
doing, then yes,
Sure.
I would hope that he would be obliged to help.
Well, it may not be the wisest to remain in your home overnight.
I mean, you don't have to stay if you don't want to.
Well,
I think he meant for anyone.
Oh.
Especially as they know that we've returned with you in tow.
Yes. I do have some friends in Lowthorn that we could call upon that maybe we could hide out or, a time or two, unless you guys know of a better hideout or safe house.
Anywhere out of the city.
Out of the city, out of the walls.
Yes.
We
You're
should-
safer out of these walls than you are inside them.
I do not think we can manage to get all the way up to Ashrealm and then back out of the city without stressing ourselves too more so than we already have.
Well, one step at a time.
You hear footsteps coming your direction.
We find another safe house
You
somewhere hidden.
The footsteps you hear sound very familiar to you. This is a marched set of footprints. They sound heavy.
Zeph quickly looks for a place where we could duck as a group in to secret ourselves as this.
Yeah,
heading this way.
there's a couple places that you could jump into for the time being. There, you are right next to the Emberline Forge, who has just shut down for the day. The Bronzewick Market Hall is a place that you could get easily lost in. There's a lot of kiosks and stalls that make up this marketplace. The Hall of Hammers is pretty close by, but everything is kind of shut down. You could try to slip in between the alleyway, but
whatever we're like literally right next to.
Yeah. I'll say that you're right next to the Bronzewick Market Hall. It is a open market that's got several kiosks in there. You can go and try to get lost in the kiosks, if you will.
I pull Wilhelm and Bassigar with two hands. I'm like, quick, go.
Yeah. Is everybody else hiding?
What was the marketplace called?
The Bronzewick.
Bronzewick.
Yeah, Bronzewick Market Hall.
I really thought you said Broswick, so I was like, that can't be right.
Cool. We'll follow along.
Is it open or closed right now?
Market's closed, but
Okay.
it's an open style market.
Sure. Yeah.
So
just
plenty of people closing shop and bustling about.
Yeah. You stand by, you try to get lost in the sway of things. You see what sounds like, or you hear what sounds like a squad of tincoats, clinking in clad armor, marching their way down towards you. There appear to be about 6 or 7 of them, the 7th one kind of standing off to the side, keeping everybody in pace and shouting out their marching orders and their cadence. They march by, and one guy goes, kind of brings them to a halt, stands them at ease, stops as you hear the door open to the gate going down to Gutter Run. One of the guards kind of stops, walks over. You see the guard that you just passed conversing with one of the captains, the captain that was kind of standing, making sure everybody was in line. Hard to make out what they're saying. They're speaking in hushed tones and whispers. The other guy kind of like looks through, stands around. Everybody search the area.
Yeah.
So the rest of the guards start.
We hear that command?
Yeah.
I take this moment, spend a hope, and I transform into a fox.
Okay. Misty goes,
Stress, sorry. And I look at him and I say, stay with Wilhelm.
all right. And then he kind of looks over at Wilhelm and goes, I'm with you, bud. Wilhelm's like, oh, okay. Kind of looks around. Well, I don't know if we've got to stay out of their reach. You've always been good at hiding. Where do we go?
As he's asking this, I'm already kind of moving about, not exactly pickpocketing, but like a jacket or a hat goes missing here and there from the people
Okay.
around, trying to like just get a semblance of a disguise, just so it like at a glance he wouldn't be as recognizable.
Okay.
Just different clothes, different like something on his head.
Severian, where Where are you at this moment? Where do you dive into?
Wherever I'll fit, really.
Okay.
I mean, I can kind of condense myself down.
Yeah.
I'm good at hiding.
Yeah, so I need everybody to give me let's do a finesse. So we're trying to hide here. Use your experiences if you get them. Throw your dice across the room.
That's not happening. Is there any stalls that would be selling coal or charcoal, anything like that? Even stone from the Onyx Spires, if that's still around?
You might find some stone from the Onyx Spires, not necessarily coal or charcoal. That would be in the Emberline Forge. Okay. That would be selling that, but there is...
if there's stone, that's perfect.
Yeah, there's a couple like jewels and gemstone stalls that have their blankets covered over their kiosk little area. They're kind of closing down, but
so more precious stones, not like the black stone that would
right. Yeah, not like big boulders, but there are some onyx stones amongst them.
Okay.
Yeah. As one of the guards kind of walks over your direction, Severian, what was your finesse?
19.
You kind of like squeeze in. Well, you tell me. The guards walking by, going through. I don't know if he's over here.
Yeah, as much as Severian can kind of get himself low to the ground, kind of back like around a market stall and just look like a dog in the darkness. But like maybe they see him, but they just think it's a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of walking by and he goes, what was that, man? He looks right at you. Yeah. Ugly dog. Kind of like goes through and like walks up to you, like kicks you in the rump and like, get out of here. Filthy animal.
He'll kind of like, and then pat away.
Okay. And he moves on further. There's another guard walking up towards you, Baskar. What are you doing at this moment?
Advantage is a D6?
Yes, D6, and you just add it to your total. It doesn't go against your hope or anything.
22 with hope.
Nice.
And I think what happens is we hear the command, Baskar shifts into a fox, and I run kind of like behind a stall and then jump up to like the awning of some of the stalls.
Yeah.
To try to move closer to closer to hear as much as I can from all the guards. Like if I can I want to get to a spot where I can hear most of the guards' conversations.
Okay.
And I'll spend a hope to move up to far range without rolling.
Beautiful. And then gain a hope back for you.
Right, yeah, I already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you jump up on top of the kiosk. You can kind of have a fox's eye view of everything kind of happening all at once. You watch as the guards are snaking through the stalls and kind of going through. But you can kind of hear them go, all right, come on, I know you're here. But you can't have gotten that far. Another guard, you can kind of overhear, like, meeting somebody as they kind of, did you see anything yet? No, I haven't. I saw an ugly-ass dog, that's about it. Well...
He's thinking it's Mista.
Just keep your eyes out. Like, the guy said that they literally just came through the door. They couldn't... I mean, maybe check the copper in. I don't know. Where it's, you said Prince Wilhelm was here? Yeah, don't say it too loud. He's not supposed to be. And he kind of moves along, and
I think Basagar's playing what happened previously, holding Prince Wilhelm the entire time, sneaking around, running through the city, all while just holding and like just embracing Wilhelm and just realizing that we're doing the wrong thing, and we're making a mistake and potentially leading to the worst scenario, just in a different way.
Okay. Yeah, but you are successfully hidden, Seraphina.
That is a 21.
Nice. Okay.
But it's not with hope or fear, right?
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, with hope. Cool.
Yep. So yeah, gain your hope. At this point, you are hiding.
Yeah, I mean, she's so small. I figured, like, if there's, like, stalls and barrels or whatever, she just kind of, like, hunkers down and squeezes in between stuff, and
You do see a stall that has, like, marionette figurines and, like, dolls and odd-looking things as one of the guard kind of like, yeah, Prince, where you at? Kind of, like, stops and goes, ugh. He looks at you, leans in, takes a sword, poking the different marionette dolls. Kind of goes through. Guys, things are looking more lifelike every day. God, I hate these things. You hear another guard go, "Hey, George, just come on, stop messing with those. I can't. Let's fucking hate these things. They give me nightmares."
She's just gonna have this, like, kind of smile on her face.
Yeah, he kind of like sees you, kind of shivers a little bit, and kind of walks on. He goes, ugh. Zeph.
So, as a Slyborn, Zeph gets advantage when looking for places to hide. So that was a 20 with fear.
20 with fear.
And I think those old smuggler instincts kick in, and he finds a place where there is an obvious place to hide, which he avoids, and instead he squeezes himself into a very non-obvious place instead.
Yeah. Well, immediately as soon as you get settled in, you watch one of the 10 coats kind of walk over to him, kind of like look around. It's a place like underneath one of the kiosks, and there's like almost like a grate under there that would for storage. And he kind of like stops, looks around, and goes. He like takes his sword, he opens it up, and goes, and he kind of shuts it down. Just the second thought of you hiding in there would have given up the cake, but kind of stops, looks around, like almost looks directly at you, but just not expecting anybody to be there, as you just kind of barely blend in with the surrounding passes by you. Nakua.
So I'm going to attempt to hide amongst the onyx in the stall.
Okay.
So I imagine it's up on like a display counter or something, and I basically want to like stick a body part up in the display with everything else to make it look like there's just another piece of onyx.
Yeah.
While I'm like hiding underneath the counter as best I can, just as like a kind of a deception.
Yeah.
But we'll see how well that goes with my 11 with fear.
11 with fear.
There it is.
Yeah, here we go. One guard that just left where Zeph was, kind of walks over to you, kind of like looks at your elbow sticking up as like an onyx thing, and kind of stops, leans back, kind of like goes, that doesn't look right. Something's out of place. Hey Frankie, come here. Yeah, there's two of them kind of like looking. He goes, this look off to you? And he kind of stops. He goes, yeah. He goes forward, kind of like moves the curtain back and sees you. Goes, whoa.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, we're closed for the day. You'll have to come back tomorrow to make any purchases.
All right. I guess, what's this place called?
I don't know. I'm one of the merchandise.
You're one of the merchandise? Where do you come from?
Well, from the Onyx Spires. See? With all the onyx.
Yeah. Hey, can you follow me?
No, I belong here.
Who's your owner?
The owner of the shop. They bought me.
You don't know their name?
I wasn't supposed to ask questions.
Do I hear all this?
Yeah, you do. Have you seen anybody walking around?
Yeah, all day.
Do you know who the Prince Wilhelm is?
No.
Seen anybody come hide in the stall earlier, 5-10 minutes ago?
No, there was a little kid earlier today, this morning. They had little white fingers.
Yeah, about today. God, I hate these fucking things. Frankie, I don't know. What do you think? This guy seeming out of place. No. Give me a deception check.
Can I do the help action by like
Yep.
picking a rock or something on one of the ceilings that I'm in, or like awnings.
Yeah.
D6?
Yeah, spend a hope.
Oh, spend a hope. Yeah, let me do that. Oh no. Oh no.
Give me a 6. Come on.
Help out. Better help out.
Come on.
That's a 3.
It's something.
It's a 12.
12.
Yeah,
Okay.
with hope.
Okay. So gain a hope as you kind of just make a disturbance somewhere off to the side as Frankie kind of like looks off the side. What was that? I don't know, some stupid fox.
Wow, rude.
Flip my tail up and just...
He kind of looks. He takes his sword, goes, I don't know, I don't think these things can feel pain. He takes and like jabs you.
I guess that's a good point. Do I feel pain? Or am I just aware of the damage?
I guess you're aware of the damage. I think you are something special with the Lumora flowing through you, so I think you do feel more in touch with the painful process.
With my
and
connection to bone.
The connection, yeah. So I think you do experience pain. It's different from everybody else, but you would experience hurt and pain, or else you wouldn't have such trepidation in doing something dangerous. But he jabs you. That was probably going to miss with a 7.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah, so he hits you, but hits your armor. And he kind of like, these things are tough.
Hey, you break it, you buy it.
I have the money for that. I don't get paid that much. Well, if you see Prince Wilhelm or see anybody running around, telling them make a noise or scream for us or something.
Is there anybody else still like in the area?
Yes.
Oh, there's one right there. And I'll point at just a random passerby.
Yeah, he kind of stops. They're kind of like got a hood on.
I'll point at another one. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, and he just gets ready to like call me, and he goes, "God, these things are idiots." Good thing they don't take over, like don't take over the city. All right, move on. As they kind of leave you aside. And Kieran.
I would be sweating.
My initial roll was almost certainly a failure, but using the human adaptability trait, I can re-roll a failed check that used one of my experiences. So I kind of like, Kieran is dancing and gliding through the people, like picking up a little hat here, a bag there, a jacket like somewhere else, and just re-outfitting himself and Wilhelm as Wilhelm gets tugged and pulled this way and that. And just before the guards see us, Kieran quickly realizes that both of us are too, like, despite everything that's happened, still too clean, still nice looking. So he grabs handfuls of like soot and just rubs it all over his face, dumps it, like rubs it into Wilhelm's hair to like basically change the color of it.
Yeah,
and just
stop.
Don't worry about it. We'll take it. We'll wash ourselves when we get to.
I fucking hate you.
You can deal with those feelings later.
We bottle those up and we put them away.
And he kind of like walks by as the guards kind of like look Wilhelm over, kind of like stop Wilhelm, kind of like stop and kind of look, and the other guy, one of the other guards, and he goes, no, he's too dirty. No, Prince wouldn't dress like that. Yeah, he's too, hoity-toity. He kind of stops and Wilhelm kind of like looks at.
Forcibly turn his head away from that.
Yeah, but they move forward. You guys successfully hide and deceive your way through that as they move their phalanx, their squad down the alley as they keep looking in a different direction. You guys make a beeline towards Lowthorn.
Yeah. And as we're kind of leaving that market...
Ash Realm.
Yeah. So Seraphina is going to use her Deft Deceiver thing, which basically gives me advantage on a roll to deceive or trick somebody into a lie.
Okay.
To make the sound of like kind of like fly up near like one of the buildings and sort of like yell around the corner like, oh my gosh, was that Prince Wilhelm going into that tavern over there? Come on, girls, I heard he's single or something like that, to kind of like throw them off the scent, you know?
Yeah, 100%. You see one of the guards kind of like on a dime, like turn around, look right at you, and he kind of like run and goes, and kind of whistles, and kind of points over and kind of gives like the tactical hand signal to go over to the tavern. And you hear him like look at like do like circles in the air and as the guards kind of spread around and surround the tavern. As one guard kind of like looks at you, kind of stops, and kind of like shivers a little bit and moves forward. But you guys go up to the gate to Ash Realm. It is very heavily guarded. There are knights and armor in full plate mail kind of stop. Goes, nobody's to enter the gate at nighttime. I'm sorry. Come back when the doors open. Wilhelm kind of goes, would you guys allow him to address?
Before he does, I'm actually going to like reach at his jacket and kind of pull it aside to show his insignia.
Yeah.
And just give the guard a little bit of a dead stare.
Hey, I mean, yes, you can come through. Can't do anything for your friends though. They need documentation.
I'm a fox. Don't look at me. Wilhelm has a fox and a
is there
rat
just
dog.
one guard there?
No, there's about 5 of them.
Okay.
Heavily armed.
Yeah, there's guards kind of standing up on the wall, the battlement in between, kind of just on a patrol going back and forth.
All right. So this is the gate into
Ash Realm.
Ash Realm.
Yeah.
So this is like where the noble family is.
Yes.
Like that's where his dad would be.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Can I use my highborn privilege to kind of like move forward toward the front where Kieran and Wilhelm are and be like, oh, you're going to have to let all of us through. Hi, I'm Serafina. This is my band. We're actually performing for Prince Ridian. So, that's why his son is with us. We have to go through.
Haven't we done this before?
Deja vu.
I'm not aware of anybody. Why would you be coming through at this time of night?
You know how nobles are.
Either way, I need documentation.
I mean, what kind of documents do you need? Sweetheart, you don't recognize me? And she sings like a little like rift, and I want to try doing that deaf deceiver again.
Okay.
I will spend that hope. And so yeah, it's basically roll. Advantage is a d6, right?
Yep, D6.
Okay.
I need you to add to your total.
No.
Can I do that over since it fell out of the box?
Yeah. If you mean to roll in a box, it needs to stay in the box.
Both of them? Should I redo both of them, or just
Just
the
one.
one that fell out? Okay. Cool. And so that's. Hold on. That's.
Isn't that a crit?
Oh shit! It's a crit. Sorry. Yeah, it's a crit.
Nice.
But it's also. Yeah. So that doesn't matter
No.
what.
No, so clear
that's-
stress and gain a hope.
Okay. Cool.
You sing a song. Immediately goes, oh shit, oh you're Serafina.
It's all right, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I guess I didn't. Yeah, once I heard the voice. I mean, don't tell anybody I let you through, all right?
Of course not. And she'll give him like a little quick kiss on the cheek as we like shuffle through the door.
Yeah, he goes, hold on. Okay, he looks up, waits for the guards to like cross, and when they're got their back facing the door, and he kind of like looks over at the other guard standing opposite, kind of looks at him and kind of like nods, kind of gives him a look, looks at Wilhelm and looks at you. Lady Sylvain has been asking about you.
Kieran simply nods and
he opens the gates. Hurry up. Yeah, you guys dart in, and it looks like he's getting ready to shut the door before you guys are even through. Kind of like stops. Well, the other guy goes, as he kind of leans in, he goes, hey. The other two guards that were getting ready to face you guys going through, he kind of gets their attentions as they lean over. Yeah, what you got? Yeah, other guy, Anui, he had to take a piss. Just want to let you know that's why I opened the door. He goes, what the fuck do I care? They go through, gives you guys ample enough time to get through. Welcome to Ash Realm, the land of the nobles. That is where we're going to pick up next session.
Into the mouth of the beast.
In a different world, basically, from where you guys just went through.
I don't know. We're doing the same shit, just in a different way.
Just less dangerous.
But it's cleaner this way.
That might make all the difference.
Might make all the difference. Yeah,
No.
you're already further.
Yeah, we're further.
We didn't kick
Although
off.
I will admit, by the time we got to the second gate, I started to rethink life choices and start thinking.
We got past the initial powder cake.
we're also dealing with completely different guards and levels of people involved. So
Thank you.
I'm not going to say I told you so. I
think you
won't.
just did.
I don't want to.
All right, thanks for listening to Tales by Daggerlight. We're going to leave you off there. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Session 7. I hope I'm making up for my traumatizing Session 6 so far, but if you like it so far, make sure you leave a comment down below. Click like. Nah, I can't say that. I'm sorry. That just made myself sick doing that. But we really appreciate all the shares, the reviews, everything that you guys can leave us. We love doing this for y'all. So make sure you check us out next time, because the fate of our adventures is TBD.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. We're closed for the day. You'll have to come back tomorrow to make any purchases.